Here we are at our fire, the ashes of our sacred fire last night. And so something that is sometimes done after a ceremonial fire is we come back and we take a look at the ash and the remnants. And first we look at it as a bit of a divination to see what we can see, what elements are present to us, and also you'll see that there's a couple of shells, and these are from the burligui or the despachos. And so according to different practices and different traditions, there's information as to whether or not they're turned over or upright like a cup, as to whether or not the work is complete or if there's still more work to be done. That's one way of interpreting it. The first thing that I see here is I do know that because this is a public space and that this is not always used as a sacred fire, there are remnants from other people here. There's nails and things, and so it's a tricky one to decipher because I don't know exactly what is ours and what is not. These hair bits, I'm not really sure what they are. They could be from our work or they might not be. But it does make me think of a couple of things. It makes me think of tendrils of mycelium, mushroom mycelium, right? They're the little fine gossamer connections under the earth. And so my first impression is that there is connectivity in the unseen realm and some holding with the earth. The other thing it makes me think of is like hag hair or elder hair, or the wild old woman of winter, her hair. And so it makes me think that there is some crone wisdom with us. And the overall look of things, it's all unified. It's fairly unified in size of coal bits. It's fairly unified in color. It reminds me of the dark night. That white bit could also be the return of the sun or the coming of the light. So, as you know, our fire was a little bit before solstice, and so there's a bit of a light at the end of the tunnel, so to speak. There are a few bits of offerings that were just sort of on the side here, that were not fully burned, and so that just speaks to me again of the giving or the appreciating, the honoring of process and work and working with spirit. And what I will do now too is I'll place a few more offerings. I will tidy up the space a bit. Again, this is a bit of a spot that is visited by all sorts of people, so there is some trash from others, and so I will aim to leave this place better than we found it. And overall I feel like though that our offerings were received, our prayers are being heard. There's no glaring pieces that were undone or unfinished, and there's some sweet little ducks in the river here nearby, and soft rain. It's a mild day, and so I feel like that this reading of our ashes is a fortunate one. And I may come back. I didn't bring a little jar with me, but I may come back and collect a few of these ashes for ceremonial use when we need a bit of that transformative ash in our work, maybe in a pouch or maybe anointing, this kind of thing. All right, bye for now.